No doubt,
answered Caius. The girls were smiling. He was amiable. He was a great clown. His dignity slipped away. Better to be a clown for these young people. Caius realized that there was money involved somewhere in these proceedings, but he didn't mind. For one thing, he had never been denied money sufficient for all his needs or whims, and for another, he desired to impress the girls with his worldliness. And how better than through this worldly fat clown of a man?
You see me a guide, a storyteller, a small purveyor of bits of punishment and justice. Yet does a judge do more? The station is different, yet better to accept a denarius and the shame that goes with it than to beg.
The girls couldn't keep their eyes from the dead man who hung from the crucifix. He was directly above them now, and they kept darting glances at his naked, sun-blackened, bird-torn body. The crows swooped around him tentatively. The flies crawled on his skin. As he hung, his body leaning out and away from the cross, he seemed always to be falling, always in motion, a grotesque motion of the dead. His head hung forward, and his long sandy hair covered what horror might have been in his face.
Caius gave the fat man a coin. The thanks was no more than what was due. The bearers squatted silently, never glancing at the crucifix, eyes on the ground. Road-broken they were, and well-trained.
This one is symbolic, so as to speak,
said the fat man.
Mistress mine, do not regard it as human or horrible. Rome gives and Rome takes, and more or less the punishment fits the crime. This one stands alone and calls your attention to what will follow. Between here and Capua, do you know how many?
they knew, but they waited for him to say it. There was a precision about this fat, jovial man who introduced them to what was unspeakable. He was proof that it was not unspeakable, but ordinary and natural. He would give them an exact figure. It might not be right, but it would be precise.
6,472, he said.
A few of the litter bearers stirred. They were not resting, they were rigid. If anyone had regarded them, they would have noticed that, but no one regarded them.
6,472, the fat man repeated. Caius made the right remark.
That much timber?
Caius said. Helena knew it was a fraud, but the fat man nodded appreciatively. Now they were en rapport. The fat man extracted a cane from the folds of his gown and gestured at the crucifix.